The call came at 2:17 in the morning on a Thursday. Zoe, it's me. I need you to wire me $1,800,000 by noon tomorrow. It's life or death. I'll explain later. My sister Vanessa hung up before I could respond. I sat up in bed, my hand shaking. $1,800,000. That was the exact amount in my daughter Alyssa's memorial trust fund. The fund I started after she died from leukemia 6 years ago. The fund was supposed to help other sick children. Vanessa knew about that fund. Everyone in my family knew. And somehow she knew the exact balance. My stomach turned to ice. Vanessa was 31, 2 years younger than me, and she had been treated like royalty since birth. Beautiful. Charming. Selfish. Mom called her our little star. Dad called her princess. When Vanessa wanted a car at 16, they bought her a BMW. When I asked for help with college tuition, Dad told me to get a student loan. When Vanessa's wedding cost $185,000, Mom and Dad paid for everything. When I got married in a small ceremony, Mom said it was ugly and left after an hour. Vanessa got everything. I got used to it. My daughter Alyssa was diagnosed with leukemia at age 4. For 2 years, I watched her fight. I watched her lose her hair. I watched her smile through the pain because she didn't want me to cry. I held her hand through 47 chemotherapy sessions. I slept on hospital chairs for 8 months. I begged God for a miracle that never came. Alyssa died 3 weeks before her 6th birthday. Mom came to the funeral but left early because Vanessa needed help planning a vacation. Dad sent flowers. Vanessa didn't come at all. She texted me, "Sorry, I can't handle hospitals and sad stuff. You understand." After Alyssa died, I couldn't breathe. I couldn't function. I couldn't see a future. My husband Kendrick held me together while I fell apart. 6 months later, I started the Alyssa's Light Memorial Fund. Every dollar I could save went into it. Kendrick's work bonuses went into it. Donations from friends went into it. The goal was to reach $2 million and then start giving grants to families who couldn't afford their children's cancer treatments. It took 6 years, but we got to $1,800,000. We were so close. And then Vanessa called asking for all of it. She didn't even say please. I called Vanessa back at 7 a.m. She answered on the first ring. "Did you send it?" she asked. No greeting. No explanation. "Vanessa, what is this about? Why do you need $1,800,000? She sighed like I was annoying her. "I'm in trouble. Bad trouble. I made some investments that didn't work out. Some people are threatening me. I need the money today, or I'm going to lose everything." My chest tightened. "What people? What investments?" She snapped. "Does it matter? Just help me. You have the money. I know you do. Wire it to me. I'll pay you back." She wouldn't. I knew she wouldn't. But she was my sister. "Vanessa, that money is for Alyssa's fund. It's for sick kids. I can't just give it to you." She laughed. A cold, bitter laugh. "Alyssa is dead, Zoe. She doesn't need the money. I'm alive. I need help right now. Are you really going to choose a dead kid over your own sister?" I felt like she slapped me. "Don't talk about her like that." Vanessa's voice turned sweet. Fake sweet. "I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just desperate. Please. I'm begging you. If you don't help me, I don't know what I'll do. Mom and Dad can't know about this. Please. Zoe. I need you." Against every instinct, I almost said yes. I told Kendrick about the call. He stared at me, his face hard. "You're not giving her the money." I nodded. "I know." But she sounded scared. Kendrick shook his head. "Zoe, Vanessa has been lying to you your entire life. She didn't come to Alyssa's funeral. She didn't visit once during treatment. She doesn't deserve anything from you, especially not Alyssa's fund." He was right. I knew he was right. But guilt is a powerful drug. And Vanessa knew exactly how to use it. I texted her back. "I can't give you the fund. But I can lend you $100,000. That's all I have." She replied instantly. "You selfish witch. I hope you can live with yourself." Kendrick hired a private investigator without telling me. Her name was Ms. Torres. 3 days later, she called us to her office. "Your sister isn't in danger," Ms. Torres said. "She's in debt because she's been gambling. Online poker. Casino trips. She's lost over $2,200,000 in 2 years." I felt sick. How is that even possible? Ms. Torres slid documents across the table. Bank statements. Casino receipts. Screenshots of poker accounts. She's been stealing from your parents too. Small amounts they haven't noticed yet. $520,000 total. She was going to steal from you next. Kendrick squeezed my hand. I couldn't speak. My sister wasn't desperate. She was a thief. I called Mom and told her everything. I sent her the documents. I explained the gambling, the stealing, the lies. Mom was silent for a long time. Then she said, "Zoe, this is clearly a mistake. Vanessa wouldn't do this. Maybe the investigator got it wrong." I couldn't believe it. "Mom, the proof is right there. She stole from you. She tried to steal Alyssa's fund." Mom's voice went cold. "You've always been jealous of your sister. Ever since you were kids. This is just another way to hurt her. I won't listen to this." She hung up. Dad didn't even answer when I called. They didn't want to see the truth. They never did. Vanessa sent me a long text message 2 days later. "Zoe, I'm so sorry. I was scared and said terrible things. I'm getting help now through therapy. I'm fixing my life. Can we meet for coffee? I want to make things right." I showed Kendrick. He shook his head. "It's a trap." But part of me wanted to believe her. A part of me wanted my sister. I agreed to meet her. Kendrick insisted on coming with me. I'm glad he did. Because what happened next changed everything. Vanessa showed up 20 minutes late, looking perfect as always. Hair done. Makeup flawless. She hugged me like nothing happened. "I'm so glad you came," she said. We sat down. Kendrick stayed quiet, watching. Vanessa ordered an expensive latte and smiled. "So, I've been thinking. I know I messed up asking for the money like that. But I have a better idea. What if we combined our resources? You have the trust fund. I have connections. We could invest it together and double the money for the sick kids. Win-win." I stared at her. She was still trying to steal Alyssa's fund. Just with a different strategy. Kendrick pulled out his phone and placed it on the table. "We're recording this," he said. Vanessa's smile faded. "Why would you do that?" I leaned forward. "Because we know about the gambling, Vanessa. We know about the $1,800,000 you lost. We know you stole from Mom and Dad. We know everything." Her face went white, then red. "You had me investigated? What kind of psycho does that?" Kendrick's voice was calm. The kind who protects his wife from a con artist. Vanessa stood up, knocking her chair back. "You two are crazy. I'm done with this family." She stormed out. I sat there numb. Kendrick held my hand. "It's going to be okay." Vanessa didn't stay quiet. She called Mom and Dad, crying. She told them I accused her of horrible things. She told them I was trying to destroy her. She played the victim perfectly. Mom called me furious. "How dare you treat your sister like this? She came to you for help, and you attacked her." I tried to explain. I tried to show her the evidence again. Mom wouldn't listen. "If you continue this witch hunt, you're not welcome in this family anymore." Dad sent a text. "You've changed since Alyssa died. You're bitter. Leave Vanessa alone." I felt like my heart was being ripped out. They chose her. Again. They always chose her. 2 weeks later, Kendrick and I came home to find our house broken into. Nothing major was taken. Just my laptop. The one where I kept all the trust fund records, passwords, and account information. The police came. They dusted for fingerprints. They found nothing. But I knew. I knew it was Vanessa. She was looking for a way to access Alyssa's fund. Kendrick changed all the passwords that night. We moved the money to a different bank under a new account. We installed cameras. We locked everything down. But the violation felt permanent. She had been in my house. In Alyssa's room. Touching our things. I wanted to scream. Ms. Torres called me 3 days later. I have an idea, she said. Your sister is desperate. Desperate people make mistakes. What if we give her an opportunity to steal from you, but we control every step? I didn't understand at first. Then she explained. We would create a fake investment account. We would let Vanessa discover information about it. We would make it look real, legitimate, and easy to access. Then we would wait for her to take the bait. If she tried to steal from it, we would have her on camera, on record, with evidence the police couldn't ignore. It was risky. But I was done being the victim. Let's do it. Ms. Torres set up a fake account with a company called Horizon Trust Holdings. We created documents showing a balance of $2 million. We made it look like an investment Kendrick and I recently opened. Then we staged a conversation at a family dinner. Mom insisted we come to celebrate Dad's birthday. I didn't want to go, but Kendrick convinced me it was the perfect opportunity. At dinner, I casually mentioned to Mom, loud enough for Vanessa to hear, we finally moved Alyssa's fund into a better investment account. It's earning 8% annually now. Vanessa's head snapped up. Her eyes locked on me. I saw the hunger. The plan was working. 5 days later, our cameras caught Vanessa sneaking into our house at 3 a.m. She used a key she must have copied months ago. She went straight to Kendrick's office. She searched his desk, his files, his drawers. She found the fake Horizon Trust documents exactly where we left them. She took photos of everything with her phone. Account numbers. Passwords. Security questions. She thought she was so smart. She thought she was finally going to get the money she believed she deserved. She had no idea we were watching every second. Ms. Torres recorded everything from the cameras. We had her. Finally, we had her. Vanessa tried to access the account the next morning. Ms. Torres had set up the fake account with a real bank's cooperation. They were helping us catch her. When Vanessa called, pretending to be me, they asked security questions. She answered them perfectly using the information she stole. They told her the transfer would take 24 hours to process. She thanked them and hung up, probably celebrating. But the bank immediately flagged the fraud attempt. They contacted the police. They contacted us. The evidence was undeniable. Recorded calls. Security footage. Stolen documents. Attempted wire fraud. It was a felony. And Vanessa had walked right into it. The trap was complete. The police arrested Vanessa at her apartment 2 days later. She called Mom from the station. Hysterical. Mom called me, screaming. What did you just do? The police arrested Vanessa on your orders. This is insane. I stayed calm. She broke into our house. She stole financial documents. She tried to access our accounts illegally. We have everything on camera. Mom's voice broke. You set her up. You ruined her life. I felt nothing. No guilt. No sadness. Just cold clarity. No, Mom. She ruined her own life. I just stopped letting her ruin mine. Mom hung up. Dad sent one text. You're dead to us. I blocked them both. Vanessa's lawyer tried to make a deal. Probation. Community service. No jail time. The prosecutor said no. The evidence was too strong. Breaking and entering. Identity theft. Attempted wire fraud. 3 felonies. Vanessa took a plea deal and received 38 months in county jail and 5 years of probation. In court, she finally looked at me. Her eyes were full of hate. I hope you're happy, she said. I didn't respond. The judge sentenced her. She was taken away in handcuffs. Mom sobbed in the back of the courtroom. Dad wouldn't look at me. I walked out with Kendrick, and I felt lighter than I had in years. Mom tried to guilt me for months after Vanessa went to jail. She sent letters. She left voicemails. How can you do this to your own sister? She made mistakes, but you destroyed her. I never responded. Dad died of a heart attack 8 months later. Mom blamed me. She said the stress of Vanessa's arrest killed him. She said I was responsible. She uninvited me from the funeral. I didn't fight it. I mourned Dad privately, in my own way. Kendrick stood beside me. We planted a tree in our backyard in Dad's memory. It was more than he ever gave me. Mom and I haven't spoken since. I don't miss her. With Vanessa in jail and my parents out of my life, I finally had peace. Kendrick and I refocused on Alyssa's Light Memorial Fund. We reached our $2 million goal. Then $2,500,000. Then $3 million. We started giving grants to families struggling with pediatric cancer costs. We helped 22 families in the first year. We paid for treatments, travel, lodging, and meals. We read letters from parents thanking us, crying with relief. Every letter felt like Alyssa's light shining through the darkness. The fund became everything I hoped it would be. And Vanessa's greed didn't stop it. If anything, it made me more determined. Alyssa's memory was protected. That's all that mattered. Vanessa was released after 14 months for good behavior. I found out from a cousin who still talked to her. Vanessa moved 2 states away. She got a job at a call center. She now lives in a small apartment. Her credit is destroyed. Her reputation is ruined. Her relationship with Mom is strained. She lost everything. I heard she tried to apologize through a letter she sent to my old address. I never read it. Kendrick forwarded it to me, but I threw it away. Some people think I'm cruel for not forgiving her. But forgiveness isn't for people who aren't sorry. It's for people who hurt you by accident, not people who calculated every move to destroy you. 2 years after Vanessa was released, she reached out to me on social media. Zoe, I know you won't reply. I just want you to know I'm different now. I understand the weight of what I did. I was sick, addicted, selfish, and I ruined every good thing in my life, including you. I don't expect forgiveness. I just hope you find peace someday. I read her message twice. I felt nothing. No anger, no sadness. Just clarity. I chose not to respond. Some bridges burn for a reason. Some people don't earn a place in your life, even if they share your blood. Vanessa made her choices. I made mine. And mine was to protect what mattered most: Alyssa's memory, my marriage, and my peace. People ask if I regret what I did. If I feel guilty for setting Vanessa up. If I wish things ended differently. The answer is no. Vanessa didn't just try to steal money. She tried to steal from my dead daughter's memorial fund. She tried to erase the one good thing I built from the worst pain of my life. She broke into my home. She lied to my parents. She played the victim while destroying everyone around her. I didn't ruin her life. I stopped her from ruining mine. Today, Alyssa's fund has helped 147 families. Today, I sleep peacefully. Today, I'm surrounded by people who love me, not people who use me. The real victory wasn't revenge. It was freedom. If you've ever had to fight back against someone who tried to destroy you, drop a comment below. And if this story reminded you that protecting yourself isn't cruel, hit that like button. Subscribe for more stories about choosing your peace over toxic people who don't deserve your mercy. Also, don't forget to tell me what city you're listening from in the comment section. It would be amazing to know how far my story and my daughter's memory has traveled.